This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood. A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Ursun, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos. Savior became executioner. A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Ursun's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Ursun now? Is he here, in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, imprisoned in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear. Be'lakor. Only a fool would challenge Be'lakor. And yet, the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Ursun's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets. But Ursun is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal, one to bypass the maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally, one who is tempted by the power of the god bear and can withstand the horrors within.
Alright, Red Octobear coming in with a 23-month resub. Thank you very much for that, Red Octobear. Very much appreciate it. And here we go. So, we are going to be starting a game as Khorne. Khorne, the Blood God, rages upon his brass throne, resting atop a mountain of skulls built from the countless heads of the great champions his followers have slain over the immeasurable number of aeons. He cares not where the blood flows as long as it is done in his name. It is not uncommon to see the warriors of Khorne fighting amongst themselves, battling to prove their skill in combat and rise higher in the eyes of their wrathful master. To follow Khorne is to embrace violence and destruction, to pledge utter subservience to his cause. Khorne's most favoured servants are gifted with immense powers. Some may even ascend to demonhood, and it is those chosen few who are tasked to bring his wrath down upon the world. Blood for the Blood God! Skulls fight battles, raise settlements, and claim skull piles to gather tribute to the skull throne. Drawn to destruction, your settlements will spread automatically into ruins you leave in your wake, or you can spend skulls to occupy them immediately. Bloodletting. Your armies are strengthened by every battle, and can even summon temporary reinforcements by raising settlements. Skarbrand the Exiled. Skarbrand, also known as the Exiled One, was once greatest of all of Khorne's demons. Undone by his pride, he was banished from the service of the Blood God and cast from Khorne's domain. Forever tormented by his downfall, Skarbrand wanders the mortal and immortal realms, a restless fury that cannot be stopped. So we're playing as the Khorne faction, as the character who's been exiled from Khorne and has a negative diplomatic relations with all of Khorne's people. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Armies replenish in foreign territory, diplomatic relations -20 with Khornite factions, campaign movement plus 25% after raising a settlement for all characters, and then Skarbrand himself has a 35% movement after winning a battle. I wonder if that includes at a settlement you get 60% movement. Probably does. And then recruitment cost -35% when in enemy or raised territory. So you have cheaper troops in hostile territory. That's an interesting one. And also the armies replenish in foreign territory. Okay. I dig it. So, let's begin. No subtlety has Khorne, he yearns only for battle. Slaughter is his desire, blood to satiate an unquenchable thirst, and skulls to pile on his throne. Skarbrand was the most worthy of Khorne's bloodthirsters, the greatest of the blood gods' reapers. But what was then before his exile? Cast from Khorne's presence, and now he finds himself on the wrong side of the maelstrom in the aftermath of Ursun's roar. But there is a way for the greater demon to find favour with his master again. Guided by the tome, I travel across the Chaos Wastes, through jagged mountains and lava rivers to Skarbrand's lair, Infernus.
Jagged rocks and rivers of fire. Here I found the greatest of all bloodthirsters. Bones of all that walked or crawled littered his lair. Skarbrand, rage incarnate. I had but a moment to make my case. The time it took to sharpen his murderous blades. The demon had spent millennia harvesting skulls to earn the forgiveness of his master, the Chaos God, Khorne. The skull of Ursun would gain his favor.
What do you know of Khorne's favor?
Nothing, mighty Skarbrand. I am but a servant, ready to aid your slaughter.
I can smell the magic on you, seer. I'll take your skull.
Why take mine when you can have the skull of a god? Let me guide you through the maelstrom to where Belacor imprisons the bear. Take his skull. All I want is a drop of Ursun's blood.
Keep your skull. Give me the bear. One skull for the throne. The rest are mine to collect.
I like the blue and red flame in his eyes, yeah.
Is to take the head of the god bear. A worthy trophy for the skull throne.
The advisor is the real protagonist. I really like how they've woven his narrative through all of this. Like in the introduction to 1, like the cinematic, the introduction cinematic, he was like finding the Book of Fates, and then in 2 he was a bit more quiet, and then in 3 he's like back in full force.
Find me skulls, little man. All yours is next.
At once, mighty Reaper. The whole region is awash with heads that will easily be parted from their necks. Here is your first prey, a mortal army wishing to catch the gaze of the blood god. Instead, they draw your attention. Slaughter the mortal insects that infest this region, and claim Bloodfire Falls as your own. Further afield, you'll find plenty more enemies to rip asunder. The forces of hated Slaanesh cower at the monolith. Or perhaps seek out more of Khorne's disciples. Not to ally with, of course, but to kill. For your father cares not from where the blood flows. In the south, you may encounter greenskins. Then there are the Norse, mortals who will worship you if you let them, or introduce them to your twin axes. If you continue your trail of destruction south, then even richer lands shall be in reach. The fragile souls of Kislev and the Empire will fuel your rise to ultimate power. Only the spineless occupy such settlements. Followers of Khorne bring slaughter, razing everything until there is naught but blood-stained ruins. The more skulls you take, the easier it will be to enter the realm of chaos and seek the dying god. So, let the blood harvest begin.
Alright, let's go. Boop. Bring myself back in. Hello, everyone. Chaos. The servants of Khorne will automatically wage war on any non-chaos factions they encounter. Skulls. Khornite factions collect skulls in battle from chaos cults from raising settlements, from skull piles to appease the blood god. Skulls are required to capture settlements and research technologies. The armies of Khornite factions accumulate bonuses as they win multiple consecutive battles. The forces of Khorne are incentivized to raise settlements as they conquer. Demonic armies may be summoned when a settlement is raised. And control of a ruined settlement will fall in time to any Khornite faction that partially controls the province it is in. Khornite factions participate in the Great Game, vying with the other followers of Chaos to spread the most corruption over the mortal realms. Sindrian, thank you very much for the bits. What do elder children eat during the holidays? Candy canes! Or cornflakes?
There is blood to let, and skulls to collect. Let the reaping commence.
A Chaos Lord and his retinue seeks to make a name for himself and draw the eye of the gods. The only thing he is good for is fodder. Slaughter them! And we'll get a Blood Reaper from this. Alright, and what else came through? Right, we had a hype train come and go during the introduction. Sorry about that, couldn't really talk during it though. And Red Octobear coming in with a... Oh no, I said that one already, but thank you for the 23 months. You're just 1 month short of 24. Right, cool, let's play. What about Khorne on the Cob? There you go, there's another one. Hadn't heard that one before, I like it. So, Skarbrand the Exiled. I think we'll be mostly choosing this line so that he can maim, kill, destroy and slaughter. The brutal charge increases his weapon strength and charge bonus, and he hits really freaking hard. 620, that's the amount of damage that Quack was doing. And Quack was like 17 levels higher. Murder, hunt, cleave, crush! And fueled by rage. And then Rage Incarnate replaces Rage Embodied. Restless Fury gives him Vanguard and also even more movement speed. More damage. A self-heal, okay. And more income from post-battle loot. He regenerates as long as he's fighting. Control for enemy provinces, Khorne corruption goes up, and then Blood Host plus 3 units on creation. Cool, cool, cool. Equipment cost, casualty replenishment, income from raiding, corruption, casualty replenishment for him, which means I can use him more in fights. Upkeep, attrition reduction, skulls from kills. We might actually want to go yellow line, blue line. And there's even more campaign movement speed. Interesting. Skarbrand is, to no great surprise, a beast of melee. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He does fire damage and he does magical. He is armor piercing, and I'm going to guess pretty heavily so. Yep. So he's going to be a real hero killer. banished. Direct damage enabled if his leadership is shattered. So if his leadership goes down, then he starts dying. Oh, that's the same as any demon. Causes fear and terror. Spell resist 25. Phys res 20 with 90 armor. Woof. He frenzies, which is more base damage, more armor pierce, more charge, more melee attack, and he's immune psychology. As long as he has more than 50% of his leadership. His weapons do wounds, which reduces the strength of other people if their hit points are below 25. He encourages because he's a lord. He's resilient, so he's immune to chaos waste, chaos corruption, and snow. Siege attack is so he can knock down doors, and he is rage embodied, which means that he rampages. Nope, he makes everyone around him rampage. Okay. Then what do we have? We've got Bloodletters of Khorne, which we know are pretty good close combat fighters. Blood Crushers of Khorne, which are cavalry. Slow cavalry, though, only move 62. Chaos Warhounds, which are not slow cavalry, and then we have a Blood Shrine of Khorne, which is a chariot. Okay.
Corrupted from within.
And then we have some stuff in the main town. We can initially recruit Chaos Warhounds and Chaos Furies of Khorne. Oh, I didn't realise there were different types of Chaos Fury. I wonder how they're different to Nurgle ones. Flesh Hounds, and then Gorbeast Chariot. I'm actually really tempted to knock that down and replace it either with Demonic Lurkers, which gives me a bigger garrison, or something else. Like, this is our capital. Oh, what's this? We have 2 lines of buildings. So we have a dimensional breach right now. Oh, so you go up, then either direction on each tier. So the Bastion gives control, more growth. It spreads corruption. Both of them colonize nearby stuff. So why would you ever choose the Dimensional Breach over the Bastion? Construction cost of infrastructure. Construction cost of military recruitment. Recruitment cost reduction. Local recruitment goes up. So the Dimensional Breach is good for recruiting stuff. Yeah, that's exactly the difference. So on the front lines you want to have the breaches, and then on the back lines you want to have the bastions. And then we could choose to switch to a Dark Bastion instead of the Dimensional Breach for 1,500 ducats. Okay. And we also have a landmark. Court of the Covenant. Allegiance points gained plus 25%. Diplomatic relations 25 with the Demons of Chaos. And then more control. Now what buildings do we have? We can enable attrition for enemy armies in this area. We also gain some money. Heroes recruit is higher. Khorne corruption if an enemy lord is present. Interesting. Simmering anger, more control. More control when we fight battles. And if enemy lords are present, more control. So we like it when we're in the middle of the fight for weird reasons. War Amphitheatre. Income from post-battle loot plus 10% for all armies in adjacent territories and also casualty replenishment. We probably want to be building that. Income from buildings, income generated, enemy leadership reduction, and then the lurkers. Yeah, I think... do I want to tear that down now? Let's wait until we actually get some other minor settlements, and then we can build these in the minor settlements. Although there aren't actually that many, like, high-level buildings. There's only 5. Plus these and that. Right. Blood Reapers come from there. Minotaurs. Those are what I want. I feel like he'll do well with Minotaurs. The garrisons are also different. Bloodletters instead of Chaos Warriors. I would definitely prefer Chaos Warriors. That's a point. Where do I get Chaos Warriors from? probably this. Yeah, Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Chaos Warriors of Khorne dual weapons. Chaos Warriors of Khorne halberds. Armory and the arsenal. And this would also allow me to get cultists. Whatever they do. Alright, well, the new building, I think, is going to be the income from post-battle loot. We pretty much want these everywhere. Wait, do I want that here, though? No, I want to... While this is a dimensional breach, do I want the recruitment buildings? This is a very different way of building stuff. The fact that these change, and the fact that we have so many like tier 3 structures, which is usually what I'd put in these. But we can't actually build any of the tier 5 stuff until we hit tier 3. Do I just not build anything? Nah, let's put a wall here just to be safe. Because we are a chaos faction. Everything wants to kill us, although we are not on the front line like the Demon Prince. We seem to be a bit more isolated. We could also destroy the buildings after. That's true. Alright, let's build an armory. We can get Chaos Warriors that way. I'm not going to bother upgrading the kennels, though. Alright. Marauders and horsemen. Pathetic. Decisive victory expected. Yeah. Am I able to say if I like something like a new faction or a new function? Kind of. The main thing I'm not allowed to do, and this has been slightly clarified by Creative Assembly because they realised that it was one of the main criticisms is like what constitutes a review. The main thing we can't do is put numerical numbers on things. We can't say this is a 3 out of 10. Absolutely can't do that. That's not our purview. Blood Shrines of Chariot. So this is my frontline fighting group. I want to be in the front, not in the back. And I guess we'll put Blood Riders over there. Blood Crushers over there. Now where are the horses? That side. So let's put the Hounds here. And the Blood Shrine here. What the heck is a Blood Shrine? It's a motorbike. Well, we're all doomed. Khorne's got combustion. Mild Max, apparently. Yeah. Well, gives another idea.
The god of war exalts in killing. Shed blood in the name of Khorne, and his favor will fall upon you.
Gives another meaning to Hell's Angels. Khorne, the blood god of blood and the lord of murder, exalts in endless slaughter. His blessings will be visited upon those who shed blood in his name. Blood for the blood god. Army abilities become active when enough kills are made by anyone in battle. Okay. Apparently Chaos is technologically quite advanced. Apparently. So we have the Horn of Khorne, which is an AoE melee attack buff. How fast are you? 80! Whoa, Skarbrand is rapid. Blood Shrines get 30 miles per gallon. Miles per gallon of blood. You say rapid, we say eager.
Be sure to use your mounted soldiers to full effect, Commander. Harass the enemy formation and strike at their weakest points.
Yep. Thanks, game. When I was going to play as Khorne, I was not expecting a cavalry army. What's this? Rage embodied. Oh, that's the rampage. Doesn't have much range, it's got to be fast. Tell that to the vampire counts. They have no ranged. Win-win. In this case, if your cavalry gets slaughtered, Can also is happy. Khorne is also happy. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. That's some truth right there. And we're in the fight. Let's go. Bonkers! The hound's caught you. Good stuff. So you slam into the back. So what is this guy, a dwarf? Why he's got a book on the front? Remember chaps, no reading and driving. Get you into serious trouble. That is actually, I think, the last thing I expected to see on the... I guess it's an altar, so it's, what, Khorne has a holy book? You mean a book with holes in it? I was always told that warriors don't read books. Yeah, exactly. Don't let him escape! The amount you're knocking him around, there's no way he is going to escape. Wait, is someone still alive? Who? Oh, there is. How are you still alive? Oh, is this another instance of immortal enemy? No. No, it's not. Oh, I got an achievement! Yeah, so one of the differences, one of the things that changed with the reason the game is currently broken is... Achievements now unlocked. Win 10 battles in a single campaign. I am now a talented amateur. "28 survived, mostly the horsemen. Cowards! Probably a detailed manual on how to walk Khorne's eightfold path. 1001 ways to kill your enemies. The Bloodletters put in work. It's going to be nice having actually decent frontline troops, like infantry that can properly fight. Because with Cathay, you're kind of reliant on your ranged units. With Demons of Khorne, I was reliant on my hero, frankly, and support units, and now this army can actually fight. Reap the captives. Gain a bunch of skulls. Gain a bunch of replenishment, which is not really necessary, or gain favour. No, we're going to take the skulls. And we got some more. Any kills in battle will supply you with
A
skulls.
potent ally has joined your ranks. Embed them in your army.
Oh, the cultist. Can be collected from skull piles dropped by other factions in corrupted provinces. Consume them when occupying settlements and technology. But we don't know what they're for yet. Right. Chaos Lord and his retinue. No, we did that already, so we got the Blood Reaper. Talisman of Preservation. Really? Okay. The gleaming Talisman of Preservation gives its wearer the ability to shrug off mortal wounds. A hero comes! Powerful heroes such as the Blood Reaper can act independently. For now, get them to join your army.
Add more demons to your army, sire. Think of how many more skulls you shall collect.
Recruit 2 new units. But I can move further. I can go and attack the brass glacier right now. Alright, so what does the Blood Reaper do? You are a fighty hero. You're a weapon master. You are definitely a fighty hero. You can get various modifiers. You're a trainer, and then you're just combat. We're not going to pretend that you can do anything else except for fight stuff.
My blood fury was unstoppable!
The hero was joined. We got 100 skulls for that, apparently. I guess it was tribute. I'm going to get some more Bloodletters, because those guys are awesome. Chaos Furies. They are useful. Yeah, we'll get one Chaos Fury. They also die really quickly. We have nothing that can deal with towers. And we know that Chaos Furies are actually really good at killing towers. You know what? Let's get 2 Chaos Furies. And that'll do us nicely. Right, technology. The Pillar of Rage. The Pillar of War. The Pillar of Pride. The Pillar of Prowess. The Pillar of Wrath. The Pillar of Defiance. The Pillar of Rivalry. And the Pillar of Honor. Ah, this is where we can spend our skulls. It's the Skull Shop. Serial killing. Campaign movement after raising a settlement. Income post-battle loot. Income from raiding. Khorne corruption. I need to get 3 of these to get to the next tier. Increased chance to automatically colonize ruined regions. A banner, which reduces... Oh no, it's a regeneration banner. 0.2% hit points per second. We could get a double regeneration effect if I give this to Skarbrand. Spell resist. Upkeep for Warriors of Khorne reduction. That's good. And then just free skulls. I'm going to take this free skulls. I'm sure they'll come in useful somewhere. And yeah, that's true. The auto spread would also be good. But we need to actually kill some stuff to spread into. 8 is the number of the Blood God. 8 are the pillars of the heart of the brass citadel, each inscribed with Khorne's commandments. 8 are the articles that form the edict. The Blood God's laws must be followed. Kill, 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 maim, burn.
Khorne's army requires more might. I crave bloodshed.
I'm going to go with Root Marcher.
A tool of Khorne's
Still a first choice. I know I could have moved further, but the game hasn't told me to yet, so I'm not going to.
The Brass Glacier is inhabited by mere mortals from the Gaha tribe. Cover the walls with their blood.
What's that? Ooh, Bloodletting. More victories in battle, the stronger his Khorne host will become. However, inactivity will cause the Bloodletting to decline. So the more fighting you do, the better the army gets. but you really can't afford to sit back and recover. So there's going to be a lot of recruiting new units, I think, especially if you can recruit in hostile territory. Why can't I recruit? Oh, because it's not built yet. Murder, death, kill? Murder, death, kill. Are they suggesting me to paint the town red? Yes. Yes, they are. Chaos Warriors, Chaos Marauders, Marauders and Horsemen. We will fight them! Are we going to hear an X-Men voiceover from you one time when we get a cavalry charge with the Juggernaut's iconic line? Maybe. Maybe with Skarbrand. I know why Khorne's fast. He's red. I mean, I can't fault your logic. I can't fault it at all. Oh man, that's brilliant. This seems like a very open plan city compared to some of the others we've fought in. Like the Norska ones are truly the most what's happening here kind of place. I'm just going to hit it from the back. Over here. Really open. Yeah, this one right here. That's what we're attacking. So let's get the Furies back here, and we're going to use the Furies exclusively to destroy towers because we know they're good at that. So we'll put one Bloodletter there, one Bloodletter there, and then one Bloodletter here. Put the Vroom Vroom here, together with one of the Blood Crushers. We'll put Blood Crushers here. Put the Hounds back here, because the Hounds have one job, and that's to kill their cavalry. And then Bossman can go here, and then Goreflench can go there. We need to give you a new name. Right, begin. Alright, let's take a look at what their defences look like. Your defences look atrocious. Let's go in. Where's the cavalry? The cavalry is back there. So I think what I'm going to do is this. Go. Charge!
Our Bloodlord expects utter carnage. Do not displease him.
You really going to leave this open? Because if you're going to leave that open, I'm just going to ride in. Oh, they put a barricade there. Smash it. There's the tower. Oh, it's taking time to build. Was that always the case? Good, they're leaving you completely isolated. That's what I like to see. I don't remember there being a build time before. It was the case? Huh. I'm not expecting this to last for very long. Nope. And we're in. You caught the cavalry, good stuff. You already dead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Destroy. Flank attack. You're murdering them real good. Yeah, Furies are really good at taking towers down. That's actually something I learned during the press event a couple of months ago. The one thing that could effectively kill towers with Furies, and they are very good at it. Except we already won the fight because we killed everything here. Just end this, they're dead anyway, it's a siege. 23 losses. Well, I must say I'm already liking Khorne's army. Someone in chat said yesterday, and it was a valid point, like of all the Chaos Gods so far, Khorne's armies have seemed really underwhelming. I can now quite happily say that is not the case. That is definitely not the case. Khorne's armies here flipping hard. At least at this level. So we want to Skulls for the Skull Throne or Blood for the Blood God? Blooded. Summons a blood host. The army cannot recruit or exchange units with other armies, will take damage over time, but its survival can be extended by fighting battles, wins a power reserve plus 10 per turn. Skulls for the Skull Throne? Blood for the Blood God? Oh, and if you want to occupy, it costs skulls to occupy. I see. Well, I don't really need the replenishment, so Skulls for the Skull Throne. Raise or conquer the following settlement. Brass Citadel is done.
Khorne looks favorably on those that fight with skill and courage. Honor the god of rage with victories in battle to gain his blessings.
We've leveled up again. So I think I'm going to get Brutal Charge.
The region under the volcano's shadow is yours, mighty Skarbrand. Slaughter the fools that dawdle and trespass within its borders.
Maintain control of this region. We get Dragon Helm. Whoa, Lionheart! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. How's your game been going? Who have you been playing as? I'm guessing you were doing Warhammer 3 as well. I think that's probably a fairly safe guess. Launch the longships! Launch the longships! Sails for the sail... God, I don't know. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Demons of Chaos today. Nice. Yeah, I played them a little bit yesterday. I did Miaoling for 6 hours, and then Demons of Chaos for 4 hours, and now I'm on to Khorne. So, for those of you just joining us, hello. My name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream. We are currently playing Warhammer 3, and we are currently playing Skarbrand the Exiled. Khorne. Tim the Demon Prince. We had Quack the Demon Prince. So yeah, Khorne, super aggro faction so far. Probably more so even than the Demon Prince, I think. The problem I had with the Demon Prince is because you're on the coast of Norska, everyone just wants to kill you. Whereas at least with Skarbrand, you're a bit more isolated. So you can actually go on the offensive rather than just being defensive. Anyway. Where do we want to go next? I think we want to go and pay Slanesh a visit. Send you down south. So we've got a bit more bloodletting going on. We have still not built that. I'm not going to upgrade the kennels. And now we basically need to wait for the Brass Glacier to get settled. So one of the cool mechanics that Khorne has, which we haven't seen yet because we're only on turn 2 right now. So you're joining us just the right time. It's right at the beginning of the campaign. But as you raise settlements, you will automatically re-inhabit them over time. There's basically a percentage chance per turn that you'll just take the city if it's raised. So we're now waiting to basically take the Brass Glacier while we go on the march to the next place. What's What's that? Unholy manifestations. Target army belonging to you, not garrisoned. Eternal war. Summons a small hostile army that will attack the target immediately. There is no war. There is only war. No peace. Never peace! Feed the furnace of Machina Demonium. Or if we have 1,000 corruption. Call them. Let battle begin. We gain 50 movement speed. Skulls from kills doubled for 4 turns. Slaughter Incarnate. And then Khorne's Glare. Just gives us 10,000 skulls. Local settlement to be raised upon completion. So that just kills a city? Total amount of Khorne corruption across the entire world. Every threshold will unlock a new unholy manifestation. Interesting. Okay.
I crave bloodshed.
Meanwhile, Gore Flench has to get a new name. So I'm going to get the dice roller of patrons and see who the next patron we are going to name is going to be. It is number 14. Let's go and see who that is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Malgin. The mighty Malgin. The Blood Reaper. Okay. So we're going to continue moving on down towards Slaanesh. Not you. Whole army.
March or die.
And right, Malgin leveled up, so we need to give you a new skill, which is going to be... I'm actually tempted by training, because I have a feeling that with this army, we're going to be constantly recruiting new units, and we're going to want them up to scratch as quickly as possible. I don't usually bother with training, because you can kind of get that yourself. And we can't recruit units yet. That's an ability we need to unlock. Okay, you can upgrade the kennel, but I don't really want you to. And otherwise, we just chill. And Slaanesh's corruption's causing us issues. Because we're not demons of chaos. We don't benefit from everyone's corruption. We only want our own corruption. There's only one corruption that's the right corruption. Wars rage the length and breadth of this land. In such times, only the strong can hope to survive. Build your forces in order to meet the threats that face you. A great icon of despair. Use the Eternal War on Holy Manifestations to spawn a hostile force. Suffering defeat or not winning a battle for certain periods, reset Bloodletting on that army back to the first level. The Eternal War Unholy Manifestation can be used to summon an army that attacks the player, allowing the Bloodletting level to be preserved. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So how long can we go without... Okay, so it already went down one level. 2 turns until decay from an inactivity. Well, we're about to get active again. Let's go murder! Expecting a valiant defeat. There are a lot of bad guys here. Oh, and they seduced one of my Furies. That's just rude. I kind of want to siege this place, but if I do that, I know that I'm going to get less bloodletting. But we have 2 turns to wait. So 2 turns until we see negative effects. So we're just going to do bloodletting for now. And see what happens. Don't build anything in turn. Now, are you going to attack me? Yes, you are. Brilliant. Now I don't need to contend with their defenses. So who's dangerous? Demonettes of Slaanesh are just quick, but squishy. They hit pretty hard, though. Marauders, Hell Scourges are just tanky. Marauders are just squishy. Seeker Chariot Anti-infantry chariot very fast. Ah, and they've not seduced my fury now. Right, the Hell Riders are the cavalry. And they do have quite a few spears, which I'll need to look out for. Alright. Casualties high. Good. Which tutorial would suggest you spawn the army from raising Brass Glacier that would help with this battle? It's fine. I'm sure there is a use for skulls. We haven't seen it yet. There must be something we can do with it. Right. How do we want to approach this? I think I basically just want to slam them from this side here. So let's just get the Bloodletters lined up like thus. Bring in the cavalry on that side. Bring in the motorbike on that side. We'll have the Furies chilling over this, because why not? They can. Put those two there. Who we missed? Ah yes, the Chaos Hounds. Which are mostly going to be anti-cavalry.
Tear them limb from limb, honor the Lord of Murder. It is our purpose. I must.
Ah, you have Furies. Go kill the Furies. There's two of you and less of them. Fury murder time. Alright, let the murder begin! What's this? These are the Chaos Hounds. I want you to go after the Hell Riders. Furies did good. Just go take out some more of the Hell Riders. Why are you not fighting me? Keep moving! Stop trying to kill my motorbike! I'm not sure that this is going so well. I mean, if we kill their leader, there's a chance they'll try to run away. It's my own that is starting to die there. Yeah, I think we're starting to disintegrate. That's not very good. Right, we killed their leader. Let's get into that fight. Yeah, our Bloodletters have all disintegrated. We are massively outnumbered. Yeah, I think that this is over. So apparently Slaanesh packs a punch. As ever, me and chariots just don't mix. I'm not very good with them. Blood Reaper's doing alright. Oh, Chaos Hounds. Send you over there to go and deal with the Hell Riders, though I think you lost in that first fight. Well, Skarbrand's having some fun.
The drinker of blood.
Ah, so you can trigger Rampage so that they can't escape. That's our hero gone. Sorry, Mordred. Skarbrand is also rampaged. May as well just speed this up, and if he can kill the entire army on his own, then good for him. I mean, he's certainly trying. His ward save's going to be good, but he's lost his leadership, so he's now disintegrating. Well, now I can build my own army and not deal with stupid cavalry units and stupid chariots, which are terrible. Main loss there is Maldrin. Khorne is not pleased. People died. Khorne is pleased. Doesn't matter if you win or lose as long as people die. Yeah, they lost 700, I lost 500. Just need more bloodletters. Valiant defeat. We also gained some skulls. See? Khorne's happy. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Retreat!
Right, so we're going to have to recruit someone else instead, because it is going to take you time to recover. So we can bring in the fleet-footed Herald of Khorne. Khorne, Corruption, or Murderer. Casualties captured post-battle sounds really useful, actually. Eightfold Blood Raker.
Strongest bloodletter.
Surely a cruel jest by the gods. Mulgin's been killed in the Battle of Death Axe's monolith. Oh, you sods! I want that back. Gift of Slanesh received. Skarbrand the Exiled. Exquisite pain has given Skarbrand the Exiled a gift of Slanesh. The prince's followers are capricious, and you will need to take the fight to them to remove it.
The skulls of the vanquished are highly prized by Khorne, your god and master. Butcher your enemies, and you shall gain many such tributes to the Lord of Murder.
Collect 500 skulls from kills in battle. Mission issued.
Slanesh abject, doomed to fail.
Right, well, we're heading home.
Legion not stop.
And now I'm definitely knocking down the kennels.
From within.
Well, Chaos Warhounds are useful, because they are very good anti-cavalry, so are the Furies. Not at all tempted by chariots, though. I just don't like them. Alternative would be, yeah, more bloodletters. It looks like I'll be relying on Chaos Warriors, which I much more prefer because they are armoured. We'll just have a very slow beginning to this campaign. That was an amazing killing spree by the other team. I mean, you're not wrong. That's almost a full banner coming from me. Skulls for the Skull Throne! As the Blood God's brass throne room fills to the ceiling with freshly harvested skulls, we will unleash rage to shake this world to its very core. As awestruck as they are terrified, all will quail before our everlasting fury. Right. Well, we're now getting Chaos Warriors of Khorne, so let's go and make them better. Or at least cheaper. I wonder if Flesh Hounds are any good. Yeah, they're as fast as Chaos Hounds, and I'm guessing they just hit harder. Ooh, they hit much harder. Yeah, okay. Fine. I want them.
Herald of Khorne.
You're probably going to get intercepted and destroyed by Veritas. What factions can I take out today? Khorne and Zhuling. To resolve that one. Glad I didn't bother renaming him. That would have been a waste. Killed in battle, eightfold Bloodraker.
The petty squabbles of the weak and feeble are contemptible to the Blood God. Spread your corrupting influence beyond your realm, for Khorne demands that all must join the cult of war.
Raise Khorne corruption in the adjacent region not already controlled by Khorne to 75. Total favour and skulls will be increased. Right, when do I get you back? 2 more turns. Just wait until then. You lost another army? Here, have another mission. Yeah, things are going great. Faction destroyed, Black Venom. That's not me. It's fine. It's actually going to be very annoying if you siege Infernius, because then I can't recruit troops. Alright, Skarbrand's back. Ask and you shall receive. A Norse marauder in your legion loudly demands demonic power in reward for his service. Upon his 8th such protestation, there follows the sounds of cracking bone and liquefying flesh. Where he once stood gleams a gift of Khorne, imbued with dark power. It emits a distant but constant scream.
Our rage swells.
Recruit Lord, Skarbrand.
I command the Blood Legions. Serve Khorne or
Right.
suffer.
So now I have access to... Wait, I can get bloodletters already? What's the point of barracks?
Skarbrand, slaved Khorne.
Oh, I can get bloodletters because of the dimensional tear, and I could get Chaos Warriors if I had the Soul Keep instead. I see. So yeah, there is no point in my building the bloodletter building at all. So Chaos Warriors have more leadership. Bloodletters are faster. Chaos Warriors do more damage too. Bloodletters have more charge bonus. Bloodletters also have a physical resistance. I think generally I rate the Chaos Warriors more though. More hit points, more leadership. Much more melee defense, slightly more melee attack. Better weapon strength, less charge bonus. They are anti-infantry, that's true. Yeah, bonuses against infantry of 9, so their attack against infantry would be more. 43. Against your 36. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Khorne slaves are mine to command. Obey only me, Blood Horde. Khorne chattel for Khorne's horde.
Right, 4 turns to build this army. If I don't get besieged in the meantime. Looks like you're going to try and colonize the city down here, though. Right, what does the Gift of Slaanesh do? Seduce units, cost reduced, devotees +5 per turn to the faction you provided the Gift of Slaanesh. Slaanesh corruption goes up, seductive influence goes up for that character's faction. So nothing good. And then I think I need to defeat Slaanesh's army in a fight to get rid of it. The Great Game, a new god ascends. A play has been made in the Great Game, and a new god rises to the fore, achieving ascendancy over his ruinous brothers. Tzeentch has gained ascendancy, for now.
Money is the lifeblood of success and glory. Without the means to support your armies, you will be powerless to make war. Seek to raise your income.
Who do you think I am, Nurgle? I don't have time for accounting. The only number that matters is the number of skulls. Rage within. Those who give themselves, body and soul, to the Fury shall never again require sustenance or reward. Hunger, thirst, desire, avarice, they'll be liberated from such petty concerns. Only hatred shall remain. Raging denial, spell resist, nah. Khorne corruption, chance to successfully colonize. Sounds like it would be a really good one. Post-battle loot would also be nice. And campaign movement. But no, I'm going to go with spread rage. Get that Khorne corruption as well. Khorne needs more flakes!
Only the strongest may serve. Khorne slaves are mine to command.
A rival power comes to parley, demanding a change
what is this
in your
word you
mutual
speak of?
relation.
Stop making up words. Peace. It is simply another name for war. The sound of drums. A frustrated, slaughter-starved legion of demons pound their hooves upon the ground in nightmarish synchrosity. A cacophonous, earth-shaking drumbeat that strokes mindless fury in all who hear it. Permit the din to continue. Distract them with slaughter. We'll distract them with slaughter.
Murder.
Yeah, our control is pretty bad. Need to go and kill Slaanesh. They're causing me many problems.
Serve Khorne or suffer.
And then after this, I'm out of money, so we have to attack. There are only no skulls, one skull, and many skulls. There you go. Disciplinarian. Spent multiple turns in a settlement of low control.
The sites of recent battles may bear many fresh prizes to adorn the Skull Throne. Send your minions to search these places, for the blood god's skull hunger is insatiable.
So I can steal other people's skulls? Does that count? That doesn't feel like it should count. Skull piles will be left in the wake of battles fought by non-Khornite factions in provinces containing Khorne corruption. Skulls may later be harvested from skull piles by any Khornite lord or hero. We'll get the Razor banner if we do that. That's a long way from home, though. Can't wrap my head around how fast the faction turns finish. It's rapid, isn't it? It's very, very impressive. So, Bridge of Brass. We know that their army just marched over here, so the Bridge of Brass should be pretty much unguarded. So we'll take the Bridge of Brass. Is Twisted Towers in the same area? No. Bridge of Brass, Brass Glacier. Twisted Towers and Blackrock would be down that way. Yeah, see, Death Axe's Monolith is in the same region. I want to try and get this region completed.
I crave bloodshed.
Oh, there's their army, and he's force marching. Oh, can we reach him? Please tell me we can reach him.
Wrath incarnate.
Raising for hell. Raise a sack of settlements belonging to the following enemy, the Bloody Swords.
Diplomacy is the refuge of fools and weaklings. Yet it may also serve your ambition for conquest. A pact of non-aggression can be a useful tool to bind the hands of your rivals, leaving you free to make war elsewhere.
Again, you're just making up words. Stop it! Alright, so it looks like I can cross lava quite happily. I can't reach them. What I can do is move down to here and then set up an ambush. Unfortunately, the ambush success chance is very low pretty much everywhere. So I think I'm going to set up an ambush right there, 'cause it's just within my territory.
Conceal your hides.
hopefully he's still trying to march through. Oh, we got Helm Rip coming. That's actually really good. Oh, we're going to ambush you instead? Yes! Ha-ha! Revenge! It's really, really good that we caught you outside of the city, because now we can go and attack the city without them guarding it. Demonettes, Marauders, Marauders Spears, Marauders, Hellriders. The only units I need to worry about with the Spears, though, are the Fleshhounds, because they are actually large. In before the other army cleaned you up after. Well, they're Chaos Marauders, and honestly, Norska, they're such a weak faction unless they have Berserkers or Champions. I don't really see them being a problem. This army is a lot more scary. Okay, so their Hellriders are at the back, and it's the Hellriders that I want to chase down with the Chaos Hounds. Flesh Hounds, whatever you want to call them. I can't deploy that, that's annoying. Alright, fine, we'll deploy there. As long as we stay far away from swords, it's fine. You guys move 95. You move 106. You move 110. That's better. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin you down with them and then have you kill. We'll have Chaos Hounds back here to maybe distract some.
Followers of chaos!
I'm going to put Khorne Warriors. Khorne Warriors. Boss Man to kill their boss man. And then Bloodletters. I think I might put on the flank and just try to roll them up from this direction. Or maybe I want to roll them up from the other direction and let Skarbrand just tie down these guys. You know what? I like that idea more. Let's put you just behind. Like so. Alright. Begin. Pause. Attack. 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 Should have spread the warriors out a bit more. They're a lot more tanky than Bloodletters. That should be everyone. Oh, no, it's not these two yet. Just bring you around the side because I want you to hit them in the back if we can. It is our purpose. Lord of Murder. Purpose. There we go. Now we gotcha. Wow, Skarbrand's getting his ass kicked.
Blood, skull, slaughter, rage.
The hell? This isn't supposed to happen. Bring in a couple of reinforcements. Rage him. It doesn't do anything though, it just causes them to rampage. Which just means they can't run away.
For chaos! On tireless foot! Seeking victims!
I make noises. Blah. Blah.
For the dark gods! Northern barbarians!
Furies killed.
Hordes of chaos!
Actually, don't really care if you get my Furies killed. Kill the Furies, it's fine. I'll just buy new ones. Alright, now we're rolling them up. Are you trying to run away? You are. I didn't realise there was an exit over there. That's cheating!
Skarbrand!
That's new.
Chaos Warriors of Khorne! Armies of the Dark Gods! And ruination's name!
Alright, the rest of them is chattering because their general left.
Yes! Done without mercy! Slaves to darkness!
Oh, you know what? Chaos Warriors aren't demons. So they don't just disappear if they start losing, unlike the Bloodletters. That's why these Marauders of Slanesh hung around. So human.
Chaos Warriors!
Oh, I much prefer Chaos Warriors.
Chaos commands. Slaves to darkness! Slaughter!
That means a ghost. I see. Cool. Well, that went a lot better. Annoyed that like half of their army managed to escape. But this could have been a lot worse. We didn't actually lose that much, like, at all. We lost the Chaos Furies, but that's it. As long as I'm not immediately going to go onto a siege, it's not really a big loss. Were they force marching? No, I don't think so. We lost 190, they lost 1,437. That's more like it! Oh man, look at how many kills those Chaos Warriors got. Oh, they are so much better than Bloodletters. I really much prefer them. Because I really only have one reason to have cavalry, and that's to catch and kill enemy cavalry. And they did that job. They did that job rather well. Anyway, something which I totally forgot to do when Lionheart's people arrived, I'm sorry for that, is we got a wave of followers coming in. Eagle, XXL, P, Rain, Maxipane, Rotten Course, Nekocat, Caterpillar Boy, Simone, Cairns, Adruxon, Tassadage, Dyslexic Roid Rage, and Pants for Prez. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. And I got my Talisman of Preservation back. Good. And Maxipane sent in some bits. Thank you very much for that. Was there a message attached? 20 minutes ago. Is it still going to be in chat? There it is. That was an amazing killing spree by the other team. Ah, yes, I did read that one. Pyrrhic victory. Uh-huh. Hey guys, is my end or is Twitch having trouble showing sub badges and the option to subscribe and all? That is a good point. I am not seeing any sub badges at all. So yeah, it's a Twitch issue. Now the other thing I want to double check, because I think it's now finished, is my Cathay upload. Because I know that was causing buffering early on. Good. So the Cathay upload is now finished, so we shouldn't be buffering anymore from that. Right, so what do I want to do with this? Do I want to get some replenishment? I don't think so. Do I want to get more skulls? We did kill the army. Now we need to go and kill Veritas. But they can now see Skarbrand. Are they going to come for me? Nope. They're going to summon some reinforcements. Ah, I got my talisman back. And we lost the gift to Slaanesh as well. Most sane mortals would flee rather than face Khornite might, but some suffer the affliction of pride. So it is that a greenskin horde surges towards the camp, their warboss loudly boasting, "These spiky gits ain't so tough!" Unsurprisingly, the spiky gits prove tough indeed. The bounty is plentiful.
Your war efforts would be strengthened by the raising of a new army.
No, it really wouldn't.
Appoint another command, and you can open a second front against your foes.
You're giving me some terrible advice, Mr. Advisey person. Oh, I love that all of these just have more weapon strength. I just noticed that. They're just the same thing. Melee attack, weapon strength, melee defense, weapon strength, leadership, weapon strength, and weapon strength and phys res. I think I might take the weapon strength and phys res. Although we are fighting a lot of people that have magic attack, which ignores phys res. We could also hate Slaanesh. And you know what? I think that this is going to be in keeping with this character right now. From that earlier humiliation. Blood Feast, so we can get some more replenishment. Do I care about replenishment? I think I care about replenishment. And then we get better at fighting after that.
Grants me power.
And then I think that we go for Veritas.
Obey only me, Blood Horde.
And then after this we can get some more of the Chaos Furies on the way down to go and kill Slaanesh's town. Because that's definitely the high priority right now. We've just killed their army. We want to take that city before they build another. Let's get to it. There's killing to be done. Ooh, what are these? Chaos Warriors, Forsaken, Aspiring Champions. Chaos Warriors are by far and away the more dangerous, but I think the Chaos Warriors of Khorne are better than regular Chaos Warriors. They have more leadership than I do. Speed 28, melee 3640, 3649. Nope, they are identical. No, they're not. I have Frenzy. So yes, Chaos Warriors of Khorne are... I think Chaos Warriors of Khorne are the best Chaos Warriors, actually. I think. The voices are great. I do like to imagine the voice actors hearing themselves once the recording is done. Yeah, the voice acting in this game is just consistently good. Ah, we're fighting on a plateau where everyone can marvel at the destruction we are about to wrought upon them. Okay. Can we just not see them? Yes. 2 units. I might put the Bloodletters up there then, just let them tear them asunder while the Chaos Warriors and the Fleshhounds... No, Chaos Warriors can just go and hold them up. While the Bloodletters and the Bloodhounds go and kill them. Oh, I like it a lot. Begin. Right, you lot run forwards. You lot walk forwards. Walk, don't run.
My wrath is bound to last. Only souls can fight it. Then all slaughter. Skarbrand.
I need to be a little bit careful with Skarbrand because he took a bit of a beating in that previous fight. Although he has his talisman back now. Did I continually forget to check if he's actually got it equipped? He should do automatically. But I don't know if he does. Where's the ward save? Ward save 17. No, he's got it equipped. We're good. We're good. Oh, they had some horsemen down here.
Chaos Warriors of Khorne! Fury leads us on.
Cheeky.
Chaos Warriors!
Catch. Don't catch.
Bringing ruin! Insufficient slaughter here. Skarbrand! Northern barbarians! Yes!
Alright, time to get stuck in. No, those are the aspiring champions, right? Those are all marauders. That's fine. And those are chaos warriors. We need to be wary of them. Marauders. Cool. Right, everyone's stuck in. And the only demons are up here. So these are the only ones that I care about leadership-wise. You're murdering them, then you can go after the Chaos Warriors. You do magic damage. You don't have Fizz Rest, though. Wait, does magic damage ignore armor? It does, doesn't it? So the Flesh Hounds are getting a bit beaten up. Oh, you caught the cavalry! Oh, well done. Let's do that so they don't try to run away. And the Chaos Warriors should frankly be able to decimate those guys. The only damage we're going to take is up here, where things are a little bit questionable. So what I could do is that. Some of their marauders are starting to turn and run. Leadership's getting a bit bad. Let's pull you back. I think I might pull you back as well. Because I don't know if the Flesh Hounds of Khorne will disintegrate if they lose their leadership. I kind of suspect that they might.
Chaos Warriors!
Alright. I got a better place for you to be in the middle of. I want you to mix it up with these guys over here.
Chaos Warriors of Khorne! Skarbrand! Slaughter!
So we'll probably lose those Bloodletters. Those ones for the moment will be alright. We might be able to turn this around if we can get some rear charges going. Let's do that. Let's get some rear charges going. Alright, here we go. Ah, you've lost your leadership. Damn. Oh no, you rallied because of the rear charge. Saved by the hounds. Inspiring champions are over there, though. Meanwhile, this lot are just breaking left, right, and centre. And there's the victory. Quick, end it before I lose everything. We didn't lose anyone. Good. So the Bloodletters actually killed a lot. Skarbrand killed a lot, and the Bloodhounds killed a lot. I quite like the Bloodhounds. They are good. And it was their Chaos Warriors that did the most damage. I think that was against the Bloodletters. So we lost 238, they lost 1,083. Not bad, not bad. Blood baths are great for the skin. Gonna want the replenishment this time, though. Maybe. Yeah, I think we will, actually. You're not wrong. Although Skarbrand himself has a fair bit of replenishment. Ooh, we didn't kill him. Unfortunately for you, I get free movement every time I win a fight. Collect 500 skulls from battle. Done.
The blood god esteems slaughter above all things, and there is no more fitting tribute to his rage than the skulls of those killed in battle. Send your offering to augment his throne, and his favor will fall upon you.
Okay.
The Blood Legion has prevailed.
Which I guess is what this is? No, that's the corruption. I don't actually know what the skulls do. I haven't found any use for them. Unless it's just a score. Alright, so, Blood Feast is done. I think now we need to go and just beef you up as a fighter. And for that, I want to have more melee attacks. We're going to maim!
God grants me power.
Yeah, you can do research with them, that's true. But the cost of them, it's not that high. Skulls are for the Skull Throne, silly. I mean, I can't argue with that. It's true. Taking over settlements and technologies. True, you can take settlements that way as well. Do I want to automate this? No, I don't think I do. Just in case we lose something. We will fight them! The medallion next to the skull counter just tells who's in Ascendancy at the moment, and it just says inches. It's not a clickable thing. Sindrin! Khorne feels like not enough souls are being reaped in this campaign. A new general might be in order. General arrived. Sir Douglas Haig. Yep, that would do it. If any real general was a follower of Khorne, it would be Haig. Not enough skulls for the Skull Throne? That's fine. Here, let me introduce you to trench warfare.
The Exiled One. The Reaper. Tear every bone from their body. Leave only gold.
We're just going to chill here while the Bloodletters go on to the right-hand side instead of the left. I belatedly realise that this is the uphill bit and I want them attacking down it, rolling up the flank. The only reason the hounds are over here is to counter the horsemen. You can send skulls to the Skull Throne by clicking the button in the top middle of the screen on the campaign map. Okay, we'll take a look at that once this fight is done.
Yes! For the Dark Gods! Blood, skull, slaughter!
Speed 95, speed 90. The Flesh Hounds will be able to catch those horses. And Flesh Hounds are indeed demonic.
Glorious bloodshed! Destroy them! Chaos warriors! So be it! Our duty obeyed! Army of the Dark Gods! War!
War? That's an orcish thing.
Chaos warriors of Khorne! Skarbrand!
Let's make sure they don't try to run. I need to kill them more good. Really not really seeing the point of this rampage thing, because it doesn't actually stop them from running. It just means that they can't move away. So it's good at tying up like hit and run cavalry.
Slaves to darkness!
But he's usually in the middle of the infantry mess, not anti-cavalry.
Chaos Warriors!
Maybe it would stop like archers running away? How much can you zoom in? Yeah, quite a lot. We even turn off the UI and turn this into a cinematic of death. Khorne warriors do look really good, for sure. Where are the bloodthirsters? They're over. Where are the flesh hounds? Whee! I guess dogs will be dogs. They just want to play catch. Oh man, that was funny. There's the big man himself. I guess he had a bit of wind there. I don't know where the bloodthirsters are. Where are they gone? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, they're there. Hiding amongst the warriors. "33 losses, 354 kills. This time I got Veritas though. Yeah, Bloodletters. Do I say Bloodthirsters? I know they're not Bloodthirsters. They're slightly more big, with wings, instead of two-handed swords. Only the Chaos Warrior unit survived. I might take a bit more replenishment so I can just keep on going. Right, Skarbrand, level 9. More maim? More maim. And I was also going to double check your equipment. You've got the talisman on. You don't have the sword on though. You have a quest. Ah, slaughter and carnage. Each of these demonic axes contains a bloodthirsty savage spirit, lending fury to Skarbrand's strikes. Plus 100 armor-piercing damage is very, very strong. Mission successful. Good. Right, we want to go this way.
Blood awaits elsewhere.
Hang on. No, we want to wait there. Because I need to recruit more troops. Particularly Furies. And then honestly, more Chaos Warriors just because I've been super solid. Marvellous! Ah, I forgot to press the button. During the end turn sequence, you can pause the game by pressing this button. Yeah, we're aware of all of this, thank you. Carry on. Huzzah! Couldn't resist, that was pretty awesome. Vigo wants to have a go. No, he's decided to train some more troops. An ocean of hatred, a flood of fury. A spreading sea of purest rage and unbound wrath. All must hear the call to slaughter. Earn 30 skulls from combat trials stance. Skulls may also be generated by a Khornite army when they enter combat trials stance, at the cost of attritional casualties sustained as warriors are pitted against each other. Right. Ah, there it is, the Skull Throne. So we can spend 2,000 skulls. We gain more movement when we raise a settlement, we gain more income from post-battle loot, and we get summoned from beyond, and also 2 additional units in blood hosts. And we basically get to 3 units of blood letters if we do that.
Blood!
Can't quite reach you. That's annoying, but I'm going to have to start moving. Next turn we'll activate it so that we can get down a bit closer to Death Axe Monolith. Right, so we can now go to the Pillars of War. Sound of War. Skull Throne cost minus 10%. Additional use of Summoned from Beyond. Income from buildings, income from sacking, Lord Recruit rank, weapon strength fighting against Slanesh. Attrition from Bloodthirst reduced, speed for Spawn of Khorne. Bonus versus large for Fleshhound and Warhound. Bonus versus large is anti-cavalry. That's what I use them for. Brilliant. That sounds very useful.
More fury for Khorne's forces.
Alright. Onwards. I feel like we're going through these turns very quickly with not a huge amount happening. Cathay was definitely like so many things occurring. Like we're already on 17 turns in. We've been going for 2 hours. Due to the high levels of corruption in the province, a cult has manifested itself in the city of Splinters belonging to Kaneth's sons. Strike now and construct a building here to reap the benefits. That is a long freaking way away. So, pass. Let's go and destroy the Brass Glacier. Let's also go Skulls for the Skull Throne. You have called upon the Blood God and he has heard your cry. Let the bloodshed commence. Ooh, I gained a free armor as well. Send 8,000 skulls to the Skull Throne. The Blood God's thirst for skulls cannot be quenched. Bring skulls. Bring them now! Blood for the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. We get the Portal Glyph, which is another unit summon for Chaos Furies. Actually, that's really useful. You did not level up. I was checking the details, because you can put on that armor. For a bit more melee defense. Because you don't know what that word means. However, hit point wise, you've actually mostly recovered at this point, so here we go! Expecting a close victory. If I just water resolve this, what do we lose? Just a Bloodletter. Is that worth it? It's not worth it. Load. I wasn't sure what the flashing red meant. Flashing red could have mean like you lose more than half of your hit points, or it could mean dead. Doesn't quite work the same way as Troy, where you get like a skull to show they're dead. Bamboozle gifted a sub to Tassadage. Tassadage, congratulations on the gifted sub, courtesy of Bamboozle. And Hegger wants me to drink some tea. I think I can do that. Is this the ruined town again? Yes, it is. These are this thing, and then they had the slope there. So last time I attacked here? Or was it here? It was here. And I still think that's the best way in. It's kind of an isolated position. With loads of entrances. What is this heresy? Mordred streaming on a Thursday. I know, madness, isn't it? Alright, let's take a look. So we want... That's not where I want to attack. It's over this side. This is where I want to attack. So we want Chaos Warriors. Let's start from this end. Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors? Chaos Warriors. And then... Oh, you disappeared. Chaos Warriors. Sorted. Skarbrand goes on the center over there. Hounds we will just put in the center until we know more about where their cavalry is. And then we have another Chaos Warrior we'll put here. Bloodletters here and here. Begin.
Army of the Dark Gods.
Horses. There's the horses.
The Lord surges.
Have they built any barricades? One there. That's fine.
Skarbrand. Seek out slaughter. Says to darkness.
Alright. Skarbrand's going in on his own. Mostly to separate their warriors from the horsemen so that the Furies can fly in and murder them. Just like that. Perfection. Catch them? They're getting away.
Chaos Warriors.
I say I kind of dislike that they can just come and go through the barricades at will. Barricade's a barricade. Just block everyone.
For the Dark Gods. Annihilate them.
There's the first tower going up.
Warriors of Khorne.
We just need to make sure that we're in a position to deal with it. Where are the horses? The horses are over there. Let's rampage so you don't try and run away. There we go. That's how you lock them in. Bloodletters are here. And they're near Skarbrand, so they should have more leadership. Maybe that's what I should do in the future, is have this Bloodletters in the middle of the Chaos Warriors, rather than on the flanks. Because their big problem is they just don't have a huge amount of leadership. Yeah, horses got away again. Chase them down and kill them. Except that tower is about to be finished. You know what? Fly over there. Let these guys deal with the horses. We have a tower to murder. 3, 2, 1. They built a tower over there. What a waste.
Slaves to darkness.
Here come the hounds.
The Exiled One. Hordes of chaos.
Oh, we captured this central point. Haha.
Northern barbarians.
And there it is. Victory is ours. Huzzah! We lost very little. Have I seen the Emperor text-to-speech featuring Skarbrand? I haven't, no. As Chaos, you start as a Demon Prince and you can pledge yourself to one of the Chaos Gods. No, that's its own faction. So there are basically 5 Chaos factions you can choose. Chaos Undivided is the Demon Prince. Then you also have Khorne, which is Skarbrand. Then Tzeentch, Slaanesh, and Nurgle, which we haven't seen yet. Right, this one. I think I would like to burn. Mission successful. Raise a second army. The Doom Harvesters. Alright, Skarbrand. So there is one problem which I have seen with this, which was raised about the Minotaurs, and that is when you raise a settlement, you walk away, which means you're spending a bunch of your movement that you just regain from raising somewhere, moving back to where you just were, which is a bit annoying. So you don't actually gain as much movement after a raise as you may think. Also, that army is flipping expensive.
So many skulls for the taking. Blood! Oh, the blood god!
I guess I'm not building anything anytime soon. I did the ritual already. Mark of Khorne's respect. For a peace treaty? Khorne respecting a peace treaty?
Troops may be exchanged between armies in the field if necessary.
Not these armies.
Have your forces rendezvous in order to transfer warriors between them. Then let the wars continue.
Right. Time to fight indeed. Alright, Slanesh, let's see how you deal with me this time.
The enemy toys with our land.
They've been building themselves up a bit, which means the smashy smash should be worth more. Setting an example. Tired of waiting for the next battle, a troop of bloodletters storm out of the camp. They maraud across the land, slaughtering without direction, their rage growing with each kill. Ultimately, they turn upon each other, though none survive. Word of their brutal deeds inspires others to similar feats of carnage. For 10 turns, we get more melee attack and charge bonus, which perfectly
Your armies
timed.
can take to the seas should you wish it, sire. Have them build boats upon the shore, or set sail from a nearby port.
Every mortal has to die.
Alright, time for you to die. Time for the slaughter! Let's do this. You had a drink tea. When? I have a drink tea from Hegger. Oh, from an hour ago. Sorry, Kalinus. I think he got completely hidden by the Lionheart raid. Battle of Death Axe's Monolith. Let's see what they got. If you're interested, I want to inform you that Kaiser Redux has finished his Russia overhaul. Nice. And also, Kaiser Reich is now updated for No Step Back, apparently. Ooh, interesting town. Go around there, around here. This is definitely going to be more of a pain to take. That's one hell of an archery platform. It's just too bad that none of us use archers. I think that might be the easiest to break through. Same here. This is too many back and forths. Although alternatively, we can prepare this army on this side and then attack with the army that comes from that side, and I think that's actually what I'm going to do.
Followers of chaos.
So we're going to put Chaos Warriors there.
Chaos warriors.
Chaos Warriors here. Furies. One hound on that side. One hound on that side. One bloodletter on that side. One bloodletter on that side. Skarbrand can chill here. Begin. And then we're just going to let time wind forwards and see if they decide to sally out. If they do, then that's good for us. Otherwise, I'm just going to wait for the 1 minute 30 seconds for my reinforcements to arrive. And we'll just hit them from the other end. Skarbrand still get the experience from this. I know, a Khorne army being patient. What is with this? Oh, we have some exalted bloodletters. Blood Crushers, Spawn of Khorne. Skull Cannon. We have artillery. Chaos Furies. And then Blood Shrines. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Just go into the town, guys. The hell was that shot? You're trying to hit my team? You're trying to hit us. Oh, it just disappeared. Alright. What was that shot? So apparently Khorne Furies are better than Slaanesh Furies by quite a long way. Actually, this is a good opportunity to see the difference between them. So leadership we're going to ignore. Slaanesh have -7 attack, +3 defense, -16 damage. We do a lot more damage. So there you go. Chaos Furies. Khorne Furies hit harder. Much harder. Ah, the Doom Harvesters. We do have another general down here. Of course we do. Alright, keep going, people. Oh, your leadership died. That's too bad. It doesn't look like it's going to recover. What if we got down near the... Nope, he's dead. Never mind, he's dead. You are not very accurate, are you? What's that? That's the Allures. On a horse or something. Oh geez, we're being shot by the tower. That's not very nice. What's the bloody hell that thing has a long range? That's a level 1? That's a ridiculous range. Come and stand over there. Show off. Where's the cannon? Let's put you at the end so I can actually spot you. Right, let's hit them in the back so they can't reinforce very easily. Oh, they got their own Seeker chariots coming in. What are those? Spawn of Slanesh. Those Bloodletters are doing their thing. The towers have an absolutely bonkers range. Range 350. Are they all 350? Yeah, they look like it. You want to stay up there and keep fighting, although it looks like you're getting a bit beaten up. We could relieve some of the pressure by bringing in my other army. You know what I will do though, is I'm going to use my Furies to kill that tower. And maybe kill that tower as well, just to stop them pinging away at us, because in close combat I'm pretty confident we could do better. Especially with a bit of a fighty buff. We need to get better at fighting. 30 seconds away from being able to summon another bunch of demons. Oh man, they've built a bunch of towers. That's not great. That's a better shot. Tell me I'm going to have to build another unit of Furies after this. That would be very annoying. Thankfully they do seem to be attacking different things. Enemy building under attack. Yeah, thank you. I am well aware of this fact. Alright, you need to back off. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Unfortunately, that motorbike I think is dead. It did. It did, it's dead. Have to attack over there. And there's another tower here, but this one should... No, it's not going to be blocked by that. I'm not convinced we can kill these in time. Maybe we can? Actually, that's completely unguarded. You know what we should do? We should move a unit just to capture it so that those towers stop shooting me at least. Getting very low on leadership there, buddy. Oh, finish killing it. Thank you. Now we're on. Just building another one now. What do I have that's fast? I have the hounds. Let's see if I can just capture those points. Oh man, I have to go all the way around there. Never mind. I'm kind of glad that I did this with my secondary army. Because again, this one will just start suffering attrition and disintegrate, so I don't really care if they take losses. But it turns out that Slaanesh can pack a punch. You stay near Skarbrand, please. I don't want you losing leadership now. The Exalted Bloodletters have gone completely bonkers. I have no control over them. They only have 600 troops left. It's enough to bring in a few reinforcements. This logical and well-made overlapping tower arrow fire is annoying. I'm just as surprised that they have such a long range. My towers don't usually shoot that far. Why are we only fighting on one side? Because this is my actual army, this is a free army. I don't care if the free army dies. My actual army is just here for the spoils at the end. To say they were there. The Allurus is about to die, and there we go. Victory is ours. Oof. So the main army lost 33, mostly the Furies, and then the Doom Harvesters lost half of their strength. But they did a lot of damage, actually, to be fair, considering they're up against 1600 and they only had 700 themselves. Rotten Lel, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. We lost a couple of units. One Bloodletter, Blood Crusher, Chaos Fury, and Blood Shrine. Made a lot of money from that one, though. Ka-ching! And a lot of experience, too. 3 levels worth, in fact. Blood for the Blood God? Skulls for the Skull Throne? That's a lot of money from sacking this, but no, I want to destroy it. Blood for the Blood God. That gives me another army, though. I don't want another army. No, Skulls for the Skull Throne. I can't barely afford the first one. I definitely don't want a second. Agent of Blood. Who is it that ensures conflict, war, and destruction are only ever a breath away? Naturally, it is the Blood God. Campaign movement up after moving. Brutality comes easily to this one. The rush of the kill is a powerful addiction indeed. Additional attrition when sieging other people. Faction destroyed. Exquisite pain. Good. Alright. Skarbrand. What am I going to give you? Kill? Destroy? Slaughter? Slaughter. And Bellow of Endless Fury. And then Murder, Hunt, Cleave, Crush. I love how each of these is just adding a little bit of weapon strength. Doesn't matter what skill you take, it's still going to do more damage. Do I want you to post the Kaiser Redux overall change in Discord? Sure, that's fine. Right. Folly of Malefics is in the wrong direction. Big skulls. Let's add them to the throne. So I think we now come over here and take these guys out. Especially because Bridge of Brass is in the same area as Infernius.
The drink of blood.
Would be the quickest way to go.
Khorne slay the mind command.
And in fact, both of you may as well force march at this point, because we want to get to the Twisted Towers as quickly as we can.
The wrathful reaper.
Oh, we could go and kill the Tower of Flies. That works too. Twisted Towers is in the same region. Where's Blackrock? Probably down here.
The Blood Legion has prevailed.
Right, and then I also wanted to double check what the other movement stances are. I'll check now. Next turn. Storico! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. A great game, a new god ascends. The great game Khorne Ascendant. All Khorne factions have access to more powerful unholy manifestations.
Lord, we have brokered an alliance with your brothers. They lie in wait as the enemy approach the brazen altar. All it requires is your attendance.
Win the following battle with Skarbrand. Manblight, Bloodletters, Soul Grinder, Minotaurs. Okay, we're going to need a lot bigger army for that one.
Khorne is ascendant in the great game. His belligerence and rage overflows. Redouble your aggressions against his hated enemies.
Since the dawn of time, an unseen struggle for supremacy has been fought between the gods of chaos. One of the gods may fleetingly prevail, or two might face off in a feud, but the great game never truly ends. From time to time, a particular chaos god may become ascendant for a period. Followers gain more powerful unholy manifestations while their god is ascendant. So, Eternal War can be buffed. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the other stuff yet. Saka raise 6 Kislev Cathay Empire settlements. We'll get a Cultist of Khorne if we do that. Right, so we have Ambush stance, Raiding stance, Demonic Portal stance, which would allow us to recruit anywhere, and doesn't require movement. Interesting. And then Combat Trials, which gives us experience, generates skulls, and generates more Winds of Magic, and again doesn't require movement to do. So I think we're going to go for the Tower of Flies. We're going to try and approach you from this angle if we can.
Acceptable. Murder. Tear them apart.
Tower of Flies is actually a Khorne town. Interesting.
Surge.
So what exactly is this timer for? Satiated Thirst, immune to Bloodthirst, attrition. Ah, okay, so next turn we start suffering attrition. But your armies already took a ton of damage, so... So it goes. Tower of Flies, let's take it down. Doc Steiner, thank you for the follow, and Tech Miapi, thank you also for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Oh, it's one of the spirally ones. And the reinforcements will arrive late. So this one we're going to have to fight with Skarbrand's crew. And I think I would definitely like to take out at least one of the tower... No, what they're called. Control points. Going for the control points early does seem to make a lot more sense than waiting for 2 minutes, because that allows them to just generate 2 minutes worth of resources with no challenge. We would definitely have lost a lot less had I attacked from both angles last time. Lesson learned. So there's only really one entrance to attack you. Unless we go all the way around here, but that's a long way away. To attack here, there's 2, and we can also threaten that one. And that one, technically. Attacking from this angle, there's only one way in, unless we go all the way over here. And then there's no real way of threatening that one very quickly. No, we're definitely going to attack here. Threaten you, march up here, maybe even march over there too. And the reinforcements are coming in from that angle, so we can hit them from behind and threaten another control point. That works for me. I like it. So we're going to keep the Chaos Furies back until we need them to take out a tower. we'll have at least 2 Khorne warriors over here. Oh, I can't really deploy in there. Your vanguards, that's why you can deploy here. I see. Well, in that case, I'm going to put the hounds here. And I guess the Chaos Warriors. And the Bloodthirsters there. Bloodletters even.
Yes!
Pause. They've already built a tower there. That's cheating. And there. Huh. Well, that's doubly cheating in that case.
The wrathful Reaper. Slaves to darkness.
Send you lot that way. Right, so we should be able to take that tower down fairly quickly. Particularly while they are being distracted. I just wanted to make sure that the Furies didn't go after my Furies, and they didn't. Unfortunately, our Flesh Hounds are going to take a bit of damage there, but so it goes. Sneak all the way through, that would be nice. Okay, so that tower is going to go down very quickly. 5, 4, 2, 1. Alright, now that other units are arriving, we're going to move these guys around, see if we can take out some more of the towers. Some more of the control points.
Hordes of chaos.
You 2 go up that way. You 3 go and target them. Meanwhile, the Furies go for that other tower. Okay, good. Oh, they're building another one here. Actually, we've made it through. Go and take the control point. And then they can't build any other towers here. Aha! The reinforcements have arrived. Good. You head over here and just take that. You should have some fast-moving units because you've still got the blood shrines.
The Exiled One.
Now, can summons occupy? I feel like that would be really silly if they can.
Warriors of Khorne.
That doesn't mean they won't be able to.
Skarbrand.
No. Good. Oh, you know who can? Cavalry. They're very good at it too. Okay, Furies took out the tower. You're going to go and conquer that. I'm going to send the Furies to hold this tower just in case, because I think that's going to be tied to you.
Chaos Warriors. Bringing where chaos commands.
Alright, you're capping that. That's good.
For the Dark Gods.
Oh, for Pete's sake. No, hounds! Here! I want you over there. Ignore them.
Northern barbarians. Bring it on tireless foot.
Alright, you capped that. That's good. That's destroyed. Back off. Meanwhile, how's this army doing? They're on the move.
Chaos Warriors!
You there, stop that. Go and take the bloody point.
Followers of Chaos!
And don't run out of leadership. Alright. Well, it looks like their boss man decided to go and fight Skarbrand. That seems like a bad idea. Yep, it was a bad idea. Confirmed. Oh, they built a tower there. Are you shooting me? Is that why I've taken damage here? Let's go make sure you're further away from the tower. You're building another one there. Yeah, we really need to take these control points. Sooner rather than later. Otherwise I'm going to have to send the Furies up here to go and deal with you. You lot are capping that, that's good. Who's fast here? You. Captured. Captured. Where's that tower still there? Oh, that tower is connected to you. I see.
Army of the Dark Gods!
Let's bring in some reinforcements from that angle. Momentum! Ooh, I just noticed this even exists. Passive ability, melee attack goes up, leadership goes up, figure per second reduction goes down as long as we keep attacking stuff. And there it is, there's the victory. Alright, good. So we lost 200, they lost 590. Bloodletters performed well, Chaos Warriors not amazingly, Furies took a lot of damage, the Hounds took a lot of damage. But the Hounds and the Furies were again useful. I like that cavalry actually has a role in these battles now. You can summon anywhere, usually. If it's a global summon like the icons on the right-hand side, then yeah, it's anywhere. Right-hand side, that would be that way for you. Pointing completely in the opposite direction for me. Mirrored camera. So it looks like I'm actually looking at chat. Anyway, we gained that. We gained experience. Gain some skulls. And I think I'm going to gain some more skulls.
You insult the Luminous powers.
Drill Master! Again! Blood for the Blood God! Feel his wrath eternal. Need to have won 6 battles. Assured Assailant. Confidence can take you surprisingly far when assaulting the enemy. Achieve victory from multiple offensive battles. Alright, Skarbrand. Using these minions. Yes, you are. Good. Right, next skill. I think I might go for either Murder, Hunt, Cleave, or Crush. Hit points, weapon strength, speed, weapon strength, melee attack, weapon strength, or weapon strength charge bonus. More damage!
More strength. More rage.
Right, you are doing good. So I guess we go on to Twisted Towers now. I'm a little disappointed that we don't seem to be spreading our towns automatically. I was kind of hoping that would be going a bit quicker than it has been. Especially because this control is looking rather poor. So I think the next technology we get is gonna have to be town spread. I thought we got that already, didn't we? Yeah, spread rage was the town spread. No, we continue doing the ones we're doing. Alright, Skarbrand.
Glory for the Blood God. Stomp onward.
That's a lot of bad guys.
The wrathful Reaper.
However, if I go into demonic portal stance, then I can recruit some more people, and I definitely want to be doing that. Now that I've realised that this is in fact a thing you can do. What do I want? Fleshhounds, maybe?
More chattel for Khorne's horde. Only the strongest may
Another
serve.
warrior of Khorne. No, you can't actually recruit. So I think what we're going to do with you is force march so you can actually be close enough to Skarbrand to reinforce if Skarbrand gets attacked.
Tempt me not, the drinker of blood.
And now you're also replenishing while you're stationed in enemy territory. Cool. I'm very much expecting these armies to come out and attack me, though. Get me while I'm weaker. Or they can try and piece me out. That's also true. And here they come. Nope, they're leaving. They decided, nah, not worth it. Don't like this place. Technology researched. Our beasts of battle shall fear no foe, no matter how great or unnatural. A kill is a kill and flesh is flesh. The more of it there is, the more there is to rip and tear. Speed 4, Spawn of Khorne. We haven't really been using those. Weapon strength against Slaanesh. We're not currently fighting Slaanesh though. Income from sacking settlements does sound like it'd be very useful. Let's go for the spoils of battle because we are. No, we're raising settlements. Well, if we need a cash influx, we can just sack them. That's fine. Well, seeing as they very, very kindly left the Twisted Towers completely unguarded, I mean, it would just be rude if I weren't gonna do something about that. I'm frankly surprised they're letting me do it, but okay.
This place weakens your warriors, my lord. Do not linger here without good reason.
Praise Khorne, Lord of Murder.
Here we go. So if I auto-resolve, the Spawn of Khorne would die. I don't think they need to die. Chaos Warriors aspiring champions. This place is getting a little bit more beefy for us to fight against. That's true, Bubba's Big Blast. That's very true. Oh man, imagine being the guy who's told to ask frickin' Skarbrand for a peace treaty. I would not like to be that particular emissary. Sure, I'll give you peace. Rest in peace. Squish. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a very quick 3-minute break. So if you need to take a break, I would recommend you do so now. Going to run an advert while I'm not here, because I might as well, because I'm not here. If you need to grab a drink, stretch, do what you got to do, then you have 3 minutes. So 3 minutes, everyone. And then we shall resume. And the other thing I need to do is change the break image to that one. Alright, 3 minutes, everyone. 3 minutes. Alright, I am back again. Boop. Over to the game. Did it actually load? Whew. Almost timed it right. Okay, so our danger here will be the Aspiring Champions. Wow, Aspiring Champions are actually quite significantly stronger than Chaos Warriors. Interesting, so we definitely need to target them down first. There's only 16 of them in a unit. So they don't have a huge number of hit points, all things considered. They just hit harder. Okay, that's very good to know. Sindrin, thank you for the bits. We come in peace. Diplomat, you'll leave in pieces. Skarbrand. Alright. Let's fight them. And I think we'll pretty much do the same as we did last time. Except this time with more Furies. Which means I can kill more towers more better. And the reinforcements arriving from the south. This is yet another different settlement layout. Looks like there's loads of entrances in the north, and then fewer bigger ones in the south. Here we go. So this army is arranged in the north. So we have like this outer ring of defenses before we get to the inner stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4 ways in. With a fifth out here on the side. And then there's a long way around before you can get to these ones. And there's just the 2 entrances. But the capture point is a lot closer to the entrance. I think I still prefer hitting up through all of these. They're narrower, but there's more of them. And hopefully we can flank them through one of them if we can force an entrance. Yeah! Alright, Furies. You bring yourselves back to there. And we'll go... Chaos Warriors, Chaos Warriors, Chaos Warriors.
Chaos Warriors!
Chaos Warriors.
Army on the Dark God.
Chaos Warriors. Whoop, Chaos Warriors. And then... Chaos Warriors. Then I think I'm going to put the blood letters here. And here. And we're really going to try and just frontal attack them. It's kind of what Khorne does. Then the hounds are also going to leave behind here. And then basically we can react in whichever direction we need to. That way. You go that way. Now they are trying to build a barricade there. But I think that's alright. It's not going to block me. Monument. Oh, it's not even a blocker. It just increases melee attack and leadership in that radius for the enemy. Well, that was a bad position. Had that been a legit barricade, he could have caused me some problems. And they have not built any towers this time around. The horses are trying to run away. Let's bring the Furies in a bit closer.
Chaos Warriors!
There they've built a barricade.
Destroy them! Followers of Kyle.
There's a tower. Bring in the Air Force and get ready to take the tower down. Didn't know if you know this, but you can change the entrance location of your enforcing army by dragging the icon. It'll increase the time it takes them to arrive. Oh! I did not know this. Huh. Thank you for that tip. I did not know that. That's cool.
The defenders are slain.
Right, we took one of the control points. Let's have you lot start pinging away at that barricade.
Slaves to darkness.
Let's have you lot go for this. And just like the Furies are really good at killing towers, I suspect they'll also be really good at killing barricades, and yes they are. Meanwhile, Skarbrand's just taking these Chaos Warriors apart, which is nice to see. And it looks like the Bloodletters are dealing with the aspiring champions nicely. That's their cavalry. You guys are going to be stuck.
Yes, it is done.
Not going to let you get away that easily. Nope. I really dislike that they can just go through the barricades, though. I guess it's going to be true when we're defending. But barricade should mean a barricade. I was going to say, what troops do they even still have left? There can't be a lot. And there wasn't. My reinforcements never even arrived. My guess would be that the reinforcement icon probably increases the deployment time even more if you do it later. It's because there are ramps on the barricade's reverse side. And that just means you can get up onto the barricade and use it like a wall. Like it's an anchorable position. I guess you could make it so they can pass over from their side but not go back. Yeah, maybe. And just jump over. I mean, that does make sense. Although a single misclick would be absolutely atrocious in that case. Or maybe it's just one of those things where it's supposed to help the defenders. Have the townsfolk moving it aside or something, I don't know. Okay, so skulls gained. We are going to do Skulls for the Skull Throne. Khornite familiar. Remember, you must kill and kill and kill and kill! We get some more campaign line of sight. Skarbrand leveled up. I think Skarbrand would like to learn a bit more of this charge bonus and weapon strength thing.
All the better to spill blood.
Yes. Alright, you are now taking attrition. Just how much do you suffer? Not a huge amount.
Do not displease me. Obliterate all.
Can't quite catch you, but I think what I'm going to do is send you to go and kill that army. And then send you after the Bridge of Brass. And now that we know that we can put you into Demonic Portal stance and then recruit some more units, we're going to put you into Demonic Portal stance and recruit some more units. This also allows us to replenish a hell of a lot faster. More Chaos Warriors? Maybe some more Bloodletters. Let's get some more Bloodletters to do some more damage. Although next turn I'm going to have to kill something, otherwise I can't afford my army. Or I guess I could just disband this army. But I want you to go and kill Honorath. If you can reach him. Why can I see that? Oh, that's where the cult is. The Orthodoxy dominates. The Great Orthodoxy has succeeded in drawing more supporters to its side. For now, the Ice Court has to acknowledge the supremacy of the Orthodoxy. But things may change in the future. I saw that Humankind has a new DLC. Will you play that anytime soon? Well, Dingus Incarnate, have I got news for you? Yes, straight after this stream. Amplitude are very kindly sponsoring it. So I will be playing. Alright. You are just marauders. This is going to be an interesting fight, because they're actually going to have a really big army there. Maybe I do want you to go and reinforce, because I can't actually catch you. I jumped across this stupid river. Yeah, that's a lot of marauders. Well, we better get to chopping. So at 10 PM this evening, we will be switching to Humankind, which is going to be the Cultures of Africa DLC, which introduces cultures from Africa. It's more nations, more playable nations when you go through the eras. And we'll be doing that for between 3 and 4 hours, and then at some point next week we're doing a second stream, which is also sponsored. Okie dokie, so I'll move you around. Yeah, you can see the timing changes. Oh no, you can only do it when the battle started. Unless it's a green area, I guess. So yeah, it looks like that's as far around as I can get you. And it's going to be a 5-minute spawn time to get over there. Interesting. Right, let's pull you guys back and then make some decisions about where we actually want to attack. Now, this is that defensive location, which I quite like. It's not there, it's here. So you're kind of nestled there between a lot of different... No, it's here. This is where I like attacking. Yeah, so this is where we will strike from. So we'll get some cornflakes over here. And here. 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 And just to put some pressure on this, here, because it turns out that attacking from multiple directions in these sieges does feel like the right thing to do. Then let's put some bloodletters here, 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 and here. Skarbrand is going to go straight through the middle there. We'll have the hounds in reserve here until we know where the cavalry is, and we'll put the furies here until we know where the towers are, if they build any. They started with no towers, that's a good sign. Nope, they do have a tower, which we will go and kill. That should be the entire army moving, except for the Furies who are going to be moving a bit quicker. So the nice thing about fighting the Marauders, they tend to have very few ranged units. So you can use the Furies pretty much unopposed. So The tower now being attacked. It's already on half health. Is there another one? Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. Easily enough to deal with. Oh, those are the aspiring champions. Yeah, we want Skarbrand fighting them. That would be grand. Here go these fights. Guess you get a charge in against them. Building another tower there, which we'll need to contend with once this one's destroyed, which should be very, very soon.
Chaos Warriors!
Meanwhile, Skarbrand absolutely shredding those aspiring champions. Right, where was that? Oh, hang on, where are the cavalry? There. And then you can go and bounce off and attack that as well.
Chaos Warriors!
You go and take that position. Here comes the Air Force. Back off.
Chaos Warriors of Khorne! Followers of chaos!
You guys getting stuck in over there. You lot are capping this point very nicely.
Army of the Dark Gods!
Chances are this tower will be destroyed when that point is taken anyway, but just in case, I ain't gonna risk it. Oh, those cavalry are looking awfully isolated there.
They die!
And I feel like we could probably do with a couple of reinforcements over here. So that is what I'm going to bring in. Let's go ahead and buff them up a bit. Oh, we lost one of the Furies apparently. One minute until those reinforcements are coming in. Cavalry took a pasting. You guys capture this is fine. In fact, what you can do is come in and hit them in the back, or maybe even them in the back. I think that would be good. Oh, building a barricade there. Cheeky.
The Exiled One! Skarbrand! Move out!
You're about to be hitting the back though there. Chaos Hounds, let's bring you back and have you go after the Warhounds.
Most brutal bloodthirster! For chaos!
Well, we have some more reinforcements coming in over here. You lot seem to be winning, although again the Furies are taking quite a lot of damage, so I think I'm going to back you off. Are there any towers? You're in construction. You're under construction, but you're almost done. We do have troops going after their main centre there. I think I'm going to bring in some more reinforcements to hit these guys in the back, because these guys are definitely having the biggest fight. I'm sure they'd appreciate a little bit of sport. Some of you guys get involved. Oh, here comes Skarbrand.
Yes! Yes! The defenders are slain. Now then, barbarians!
Ah, these guys have arrived. Did all of my Furies die? Oh man! That's annoying. And you lot are trying to retake that position.
Followers of chaos!
You know what? You lot can go and make sure that doesn't happen.
Yes! Spread corruption! Hordes of chaos! Chaos warriors of Khorne! Skarbrand!
Right, no escape for any of you. Let's have a proper Barney.
Blood! Skulls! Slaughter!
Skarbrand's having a fun old time here. 110 melee attack, 835 damage. Because momentum is just going up and up and up.
Chaos warriors!
I'm not going to take that point. That might destroy that tower. In fact, I think it would.
Slaves to darkness!
It's going to get the hounds to just take that out. And you as well. Oh. And there it is. Glorious victory. That'll do. That'll do nicely. What's a Barney? A fight. A scuffle. A brawl. 329 kills for that unit of Bloodletters. Wow. Vasky, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. A moderator melee. Moderator murder Monday. It's actually quite an interesting idea. Two levels gained. Yeah, we lost all of the Furies. That's annoying. Didn't even realise that they were in danger. Lichbone Pennant. Spell resist and enables magical attacks. We only lost 300. And we killed many. More skulls for the Skull Throne. Another Drill Master. Okay. Fleshhound Handler. Recruitment cost reduction for Fleshhound units. This Disciple of Khorne wears a substantial armor carapace. As much to protect themselves from their charges as from any foe. Wishbone Pennant. Slayer! War is but a means to an end. The end of weakness and the beginning of glorious slaughter. More attrition when sieging someone. Right, I think I would like to have Cleave. Cleave. For the extra melee attack, we now have 101 melee attack. Jolly good. And 810 base damage. And the hilarious thing about this is our weapon is still kind of poor. It's not the best weapon ever. Have I seen the automatically settle raise stuff mechanic work yet? Nope. And we've been raising a lot of stuff, so it should be triggering. And I think it was supposed to be, what, a base level of 5%, which is increased to 10 because I got the buff. Well, of course, he ran the wrong way. Skaven back capping us. No, nobody is. I mean, these guys tried. And they are suffering attrition, so they are dying. So let's have you force march and try and get across the river if you can. Doesn't look like you can. However, what you can do is demonic portal and then recruit more units. Although, before we do that, which way do I want to go? Blighted Grove is Nurgle, Forest of Decay is Nurgle, that's all Septic Claw, so it's the same nation. And then at our back would be the Maelstrom. Look at all the pretty lights. They, however, do have the Plague, because it's Nurgle, of course they do. Am I going to do Nurgle soon? That depends on when the embargoes are up. So, the factions and the lords that I can play as is determined by Creative Assembly. And up until next Thursday, which is when the next embargo is, I'm limited to playing Miao Ying. I always forget her name. Miao Ying, Zhu Ying, Khorne, Skarbrand, and Demon Prince. So 4 options. We are getting quite a few skulls now, so we probably could invest some of them in settling a settlement. I think I would quite like to take the rest of this place. Or grab Twisted Towers. Oh, Blackrock still exists. Where's Blackrock? We never did find that. Twisted Towers, Tower of Flyers, Blackrock's got to be down here.
We honor Khorne this day.
Miao Ying. Miaowing. It's one way to remember. It's the surname that I always forget. Miao I get. I kept on thinking yesterday it was Ling. And actually in the thumbnail for the YouTube video that just went up, I had it in Ling for a long time. I was like, hang on, this doesn't sound right. Then Googled Miao Ling and there's nobody by that name. I was like, so what was the name again? I had to Google the, no, I had to boot up the game to find it, and then Miao Ying put that into Google. So yeah, it's the legendary lord. Duh. Oh, hang on, that's a landmark. Oh, for Slaanesh, not for me. Boo. So how is the corruption here? Chaos Undivided is 100. Slaanesh is 14. Mine is only going up slightly. Oh, that's because Chaos Undivided reduces all other types of corruption by -5. Ouch. So how do we get rid of Chaos Undivided? It's going up by 6 from buildings and 5 from local populace. It's getting a +11 from somewhere. That's a gold mine. Blood Mountain, that's a Khorne landmark. So we probably want to be eventually going up that way. I even have a decent concept of where I am. Chaos Waste. Oh, here's the... No, that's not what I thought. Seducer Slanesh over there. Bloody Sword Khorne's over there. Kraken Sea. Where's the Bay of Blades? I have a feeling the Bay of Blades is here. Yeah, Nordland. This is... Okay. Bay of Blades is this. So this is where Demon Prince is. I wondered if I was close to the Demon Prince, if that was why things were being warped, but no. There's apparently another big coastline down there. So we are way to the north. It's rather chaotic. Yes, yes it is.
We honor Khorne this day.
Don Lucav, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Or Don Lucave. Not sure how you pronounce it.
I crave bloodshed.
I don't really want to go through Khorne's territory. Could actually get Doom Harvesters to do the settling. That's tempting.
March through the agony. Khorne bids us move.
Put you on the edge. And then go force march. Can't get across the river though, and that's just drained all of my movements. Now I can't bring in the Furies either. Well, that's a little annoying. Oh, you had another army. Oh no, that's somebody else. That's Crimson Skull. You're going to settle the Bridge of Wrath. Of course you flipping are! Drawn to destruction, the Brass Glacier. Drawn by the scent of blood and smoke, your minions have infested the ruins of the Brass Glacier, and the settlement is now yours to control. So there we go. We just settled one for free. That's how it works. Well, I guess we're killing that again. Brass Glacier doesn't look like it has any garrison. It doesn't. Alright, let's fight them. You can always spawn an army to attack you to get more movement, except at the moment Khorne is an Ascendant, which means that my summoned army is more powerful and stronger, which means I don't really want to do it because I don't really want to take the casualties just for a bit of movement. And we did just fight a battle that turn, so it's not like I'm going to be losing momentum. Oh, this is still a siege. Well, that's annoying. Even though it's a flippin' ruin. Boo. I even managed to get a barricade up. I'm just going to bypass it completely. Go straight for the entrance. Straight for the back area. Which of you is the cannon? You are. You're using magic on me. That's just rude. 10k kills so far. It's not doing too badly. I mean, Chaos Settlement's always ruins. True. You know what I mean. They shouldn't have had time to build any fortifications. Get you out of there. Are you regenerating? Yeah, as long as you're in combat, you regenerate. Cool. Well, that's the end. Losing 3 units. Pah! No losses. That's what I like to see. I don't want to bring Skarbrand in because I want to use up his movement. I didn't think I'd lose it. Are Chaos factions able to make fortifications? Yeah. Everyone is. The only one who I think absolutely isn't is Beastmen, because they're just a roving horde. Cannon does the same and it regains ammo when in melee. Interesting. I know it's also supposed to be like a close combat thing. It's basically the Altar of Khorne but with a cannon on the front instead of a book. That's a lot of loot for something which shouldn't really exist. Gahar is dead. The bloodliest rampage. Gain a bloodletting streak of 9 victories. By continually defeating enemies and avoiding extended periods of inactivity, Khornate factions can receive the Blood God's blessings in return for relentless slaughter. Keep winning battles to gain the approval of the Blood God. Stir his followers into a mighty fervour. The bloodletting level of a selected army is shown in the character info panel when playing the Khornate faction. And doing this, we can get the Axe of Khorne, which is a 40% splash attack power. Interesting. So I need to get into there.
My fury cannot be harnessed. Incarnate's name, march for Khorne. I serve only Khorne. Reduce them.
So close. Alright, let's try this thing of yours. Eternal War. Oh, and I fight Corson as well. It's just an even bigger battle then. And we have the Lichbone Pennant. You already do magic attacks. I don't have any Furies here, but that's okay. You already do magic, you don't, so you get it. So they have a couple of Bloodletters, they have a bunch of Chaos Warhounds, they have a Skull Cannon, they have Spawn of Khorne, and some Flesh Hounds. Alright. Crimson Skull are coming in as reinforcements, so as long as I finish off Bloodfeaster as quickly as possible, then we can take out Crimson Skull. I probably just need to leave, say, 3 units of warriors to hold them up. I have 2 minutes to win this. Okay. Why am I fighting Khorne? Because they dared insinuate that my cornflakes aren't as good as theirs. I mean, that's just rude.
Chaos Warriors! Skarbrand! Skarbrand!
Missed. Where is that cannon actually? It's there. Alright. That was a hit.
Skarbrand.
Didn't hurt very much, but it was a hit.
Khorne.
You go and take out the flesh hounds. That'll let us continue going up that way.
Followers of chaos.
1 minute remaining.
Skarbrand.
Meanwhile, Skarbrand's getting well and truly stuck in.
Followers of chaos. Glorious bloodshed. Northern barbarian.
Tempted to leave you guys over here. I don't think you're going to arrive on time otherwise.
Chaos warriors of Khorne. Army of the Dark Gods.
Meanwhile, Skarbrand's having fun.
Warriors of Khorne.
You escaping. No. That's unacceptable.
Warriors of Khorne.
Here they come.
Army of the Dark Gods are spreading destruction. Hoods of chaos. Northern barbarians, bringing ruin.
Alright, so this fight should be over pretty soon. I can't see them holding out against that many Chaos Warriors. I think I'm just going to send you lot up here because, ouch, yeah, these guys are getting kind of beaten up pretty freaking quickly. Let's go and give them a buff. At least the Bloodletters will be nearby. Looks like that Herald is going to die fairly soon. Chaos Warriors withdrawing. Shocking behavior. Alright, so this lot are just going to disintegrate. And we can turn around and go after the other army.
Blood, skulls, slaughter, rage.
Herald of Khorne, are you banished? You are. So you two are basically dead. I don't even need to stay here and fight you. Let's just make sure that those Chaos Warriors die. The rest of you are on your way over there.
Hordes of chaos! Make claim!
That Exalted Bloodthirsters. Oh, that's why I lost so many so quickly. Yeah, that would do it. An Exalted Bloodthirster. It's like the highest... Oh wait, Exalted Bloodthirster is a Lord. Hence he's got a 3 next to it. I was thinking it was like a top tier unit, but it's not, it's a Lord. Alright, fine.
Chaos warriors!
You guys think you're special or something? Come on.
Bringing ruin!
You're supposed to be in the fight.
The
Get to it!
destruction. Chaos warriors of Khorne! Army of the Dark
See, these guys stuck it out. I'll back you off though. You did good. all died? They all died. Good. That guy was in the way. Don't let him escape. Come on, people. He's starting to suffer banish damage. Minus 55 leadership, and there we go. Killing blow. Curse splat. 434 losses. We did lose 1 unit of blood letters. I don't think we lost any of the Chaos Knights, though. Chaos Warriors. Whatever they're called. Hitjack. Narushi. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Yeah, a bunch of the Chaos Hounds escaped. We did lose 1 blood letter. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, replenishment. I'll take... That's a lot of money. Ka-ching. Alright, finances. No longer a problem.
They are against you, my wrath.
And good news, everyone. Rukuari Huhulian was killed. Use Eternal War Unholy Manifestation to spawn a hostile force. Done. We gained some money for that. Gain a Bloodletting streak of 9. Done. We got our Axe of Khorne. The Unholy Blade screams with the power of the demon bound inside it, one eternally thirsty for the blood of mortals. And you know who I think should have a bigger splash attack damage? This guy. Have an Axe of Khorne.
I crave bloodshed.
And you can now get fueled by rage. Which, as long as your hit points go below 50%, you will then increase your damage by 25%. Sweet. Hunt is speed and strength. That's hit points. I mean, hit points means you survive for longer. And you do have a regenerate effect, so let's go with the hit points. Sure. Let's have you move forwards a little bit, and then... Demonic Portal. We need to bring in Chaos Furies because they died. And I guess another Bloodletter. Right, what else can we build? Nada! And we're still waiting for the other places to expand. Meanwhile, Control is currently sitting at minus 87. Slanesh Corruption still causing problems, but it's going down rapidly. And Death Axe's Monolith. Fell forces are being attracted to this ruin. So we're starting to move in there as well, apparently. Can Bloodthirsters fly? And if they can Bloodthirsters accept Skarbrand fly? Yes. Corson wants a peace deal. I don't understand this word. Final McGaming, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Down the drain. No realm can truly be considered cleansed of life by merely scourging its surface. In sewers and caverns, the Skaven lurk. Always. 8,000 barrels of boiling blood solve the problem neatly as countless vermin are roasted alive in their foul nests, and the land itself becomes a monument to Khorne. Ooh, plus 5 Khorne corruption. That's really good. In Infernius. Cool. Blood well spent.
The drink of blood. It fuels rage.
You're going to try and colonize the Tower of Flies, aren't you? I can tell.
Can you
So I would like another 2 Chaos Furies, because they are very useful. And then I think probably just another warrior. In the absence of being able to recruit anything better. Brass Glacier, meanwhile, can upgrade to a Dark Bastion. Which increases the chance of colonizing adjacent as well. So that's good. Khorne corruption here I think would be useful, or control. I think I'm going to go for the Khorne corruption because a big source of the negative control is the fact that Slaanesh is here. Although this only increases our corruption, it doesn't reduce theirs. Maybe I am just going to go for the flat control. Let's do that, because I'm a little concerned by the fact that this is now -2 and is continuing to climb. Right, so if I did theoretically want to colonize Bridge of Brass, what would it cost? 2,500 skulls and a bunch of cash. Then at that point I think I would probably disband this army as well. Bridge of Brass is in the same region as you. I think I'd rather go for the Twisted Towers. Because it's in a different region. And I could start spreading to this region. Yep, that's what we're going for. We're going to go and colonize Twisted Towers. We'll spend some of the skulls. We have 14,000 of them. It's not like we're short on that particular resource. Skarbrand cannot fly, correct.
The Tome of Fates calls to me, foretelling of a way to elude the Maelstrom and enter the realm of chaos. The dying god will roar again. We must prepare. Muster an army that can withstand the terrors you shall face.
Alright, so we need to start preparing an army to go through the gates into chaos realms themselves. Drawn by the scent of blood and smoke, your minions have infested the ruins of Death Axe's monolith, and the settlement is now yours to control. Chaos Invasion, Reapers. We need to defeat armies from Kislev Cathay or Empire factions. Defeat 6 of them, and we'll get the Eternal Blade if we do that. That is a lot of damage, good grief. I want.
Wrath incarnate.
And you keep on running away, which is annoying. So where was that symbol showing that we were moving in? Dawn to Destruction, Bridge of Brass, Drawn to Destruction, Tower of Flyers, and Twisted Towers. In that case, I think I might just go and get rid of this army. I don't need you anymore. You are very expensive. There's Black Rock. So moving down here to block you off effectively. To try and force you to attack me. You in the same faction. Crimson Skull. Crimson Skull. Oh, they are. Interesting. So they got a free army from that spawn. Right, let's go ahead and build a Soul Keep. Let's go ahead and build an armory. Actually, not yet. Wait until Infernius is level 3. So instead what we can do is Kurorgiza. Makes a bit of money. Higher chance of colonizing. And Khorne corruption. And yes, I want you to level up. Get me that extra control. There we go. Now it's going up. And Chaos Undivided being at 100. Corruption's actually reducing Slaanesh. So you have to overcome at least 5 to grow at all. So I think that the spread of chaos probably is on the timer, so it's like, you have to have this as adjacent for 5 turns. No, because it is a percentage chance. I don't know. Right, Skarbrand. You've blocked him off. That's good. Can't do that for another 13 turns. Fine. Otherwise, I think we're done. And you're going to try and run around, I guess. Nope. Technology researched. We will dig trophies from the ashes, seize wealth from the ruins, tear trinkets from the corpses, and then we shall know the Skull Throne's approval for these blood-soaked tributes. A brutal business. Battle is a battle. Battle is a blood-soaked affair. Limbs severed, bones exposed, men left for dead in the cruel-stroked fields among scores of fallen friends and enemies. Strong weapons, forged with time, sweat and expertise, mark the difference between victory and defeat. A good sword cuts clean through bone, severing heads and limbs, where lesser weapons will merely maim. As instability grows across the world, so too does man's bloodlust and his desire for war and carnage on an ever grander scale. Base damage is increased. The mightiest fortress. Get a level 5 city. Get another portal glyph, get Gambler's armor, and get the Fencer's blades.
Skarbrand, slave Khorne, incarnate's name. Reduce them to
Blackrock is a pretty big garrison. You're expecting a Pyrrhic victory if I just straight up attack now. I have no siege engines.
their skull for Khorne.
I need to try. Otherwise that goes down again.
Fresh skulls await us.
Oh yes, we have a new technology thing as well. We need to get one more of these, then we can get to the Pillar of Pride. Probably war tributes. Or Summon from Beyond actually would be useful. It's more blood letters. Nah, let's go with war tributes. No, let's go with Sounds of War. More units is more good.
Fury for Khorne's forces.
And you. I think we just gotta go for this. But I think I'm actually going to leave this one here. We've got 10 minutes left of the stream. I'm not at all confident that I can pull off a victory in 10 minutes. I'm getting really hungry and I need to do some preparation for the Humankind stream. So we're going to call this one here. So again, 10 PM this evening, we're doing a Humankind sponsored stream. I really do hope you come and join me for that. That is the Cultures of Africa DLC, which launched today. Would be lovely to see you all coming out to support that. We'll be doing some more Total War Warhammer 3 tomorrow. Just going to double check my schedules just to make sure I get all of this right. So tomorrow is Friday. So at 5 PM we're going to do some more Project Zomboid because I've been enjoying that game. But at 10 we are doing Total War Warhammer 3. Either continuing one of the games we have going already, because we have now got 3 games going on in parallel, or we'll use that as an opportunity to check out Zhu Ying, who is the 4th... Is it Zhu Ying or Zhu Ming? I think it's Zhu Ming, actually. But anyway, the second Cathay Lord, the 4th of the 4 that I have access to at the moment. Then probably on the Saturday stream. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So tomorrow's stream we'll do the new Cathay Lord. Then on Saturday we'll continue one of the 4 games. We'll probably hold a poll and see which one people would like to see me continuing. Be it Miao Ying, Zhu Ming, Demon Prince, Quack, or Skarbrand. And then going on into next week, early next week, we will do another Total War Warhammer because, again, the embargo is reset on Thursday and I have a limited number of hours that I'm allowed to stream, and any campaign's only allowed up to turn 50. So I think that this one and Demon Prince are about in the same area. Cathay is further behind, but Cathay's turns have been taking longer. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I am live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this and you would like to support the channel, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel in other ways, then please do check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. And I do also have a Discord, which you can find at the Discord link, which I'm sure will appear shortly. We're going to go and raid Arkard. Arkard did raid us yesterday towards the end of the Mammoth session. Arkard looks like he's currently launching a massive invasion of another town. He is currently playing a Skarbrand as well. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see his channel absolutely lit up by the Viking Raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking Raid just like that. Or if you're a subscriber, and bear in mind this will only work as a subscriber, then you can bring in the long ships instead. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I will see you later for Humankind, 10 PM this evening. Sponsored stream, Humankind, new DLC for that one as well. Humankind, of course, being another absolutely flipping fantastic game. And then tomorrow we'll be back for some more Total War Warhammer 3 with the new Cathay faction. Until then, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.